Next, conditions for parallelism and perpendicularity of lines in terms of their slopes. What is the condition for two lines to be parallel and to be perpendicular? Consider first case, consider the two lines L1 and L2. Suppose the inclination of first line L1 be theta 1 and inclination of the second line L2 be theta 2. So that is the angle which those lines makes with the positive direction of x-axis. So this is theta 1, this angle is theta 2. Now we know slope of the line L1, that is equal to tan theta 1. That is the definition of slope. So slope of line L1 is tan theta 1. And slope of the line, that is M1. Slope of the line 1, L1, that is M1 tan theta 1. And slope of the second line, that is M2, can be denoted by M2. That is equal to tan theta 2. Because inclination of second line is theta 2. So slope of that line M2 is equal to tan theta 2. So this is slope of first line, this is slope of second line. And we know since the lines are parallel, theta 1 is equal to theta 2 because the corresponding angles are equal. So theta 1 is equal to theta 2 if the lines are parallel. So if theta 1 is equal to theta 2, tan theta 1 will be equal to tan theta 2. So if the lines are parallel, theta 1 equal to theta 2, therefore tan theta 1 is equal to tan theta 2. Therefore tan theta 1 means slope of first line M1 equal to tan theta 2 slope of second line M2. M1 equal to M2. So that is the condition for two lines to be parallel. So if the two lines are parallel, then slopes will be equal. Their slopes are equal. So we can say that two non-vertical lines. We are considering non-vertical because if it is vertical line, slope of that line is not defined. That is why it is mentioned non-vertical lines. Two non-vertical lines L1 and L2 are parallel if and only if their slopes are equal. Both sides it is true. If the lines are parallel, slopes are equal. M1 equal to M2. Conversely, if the slopes are equal, if M1 equal to M2, we can say the lines are parallel. So that is why it is mentioned if and only if. So both ways it is true. So if the two lines are parallel, if and only if M1 equal to M2. That is the condition for lines to be parallel. Now consider the second case where the lines are perpendicular. What is the condition for two lines L1 and L2 to be perpendicular? So consider line L1. This is line L1. And the slope of that line we can take M1. And that line L1 inclination is theta 1. Let the inclination of line L1 be theta 1. That is the angle which that line makes with the positive direction of x-axis. So this angle is theta 1. And let theta 2 be the inclination of second line L2. So for the line L2, theta 2 is the inclination. That means that line makes angle theta 2 with the positive direction of x-axis. So this is the positive direction of x-axis. So this line makes angle theta 2 with the positive direction of x-axis. So this angle is theta 2, this is theta 1. So slope of the first line we can write. So in this case also, first line makes angle theta 1, inclination is theta 1. So slope of that line we can take tan theta 1, M1 tan theta 1, M2 tan theta 2. And in the second case, if the lines are perpendicular, the angle between the lines is 90 degree. They are perpendicular to each other. So this angle is 90 degree. So we know by exterior angle property. So when we consider this triangle, exterior angle theta 2 will be equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. So this theta 2 equal to theta 1 plus 90. So we can write theta 2 equal to theta 1, or we can write 90 plus theta 1. 90 plus theta 1. Therefore, so when we take tan both sides, what we get? Therefore, tan theta 2 equal to, take tan both sides. So tan theta 2 equal to tan of 90 plus theta 1. Tan 90 plus theta 1. Now what is tan 90 plus theta? 90 plus means second quadrant. Second quadrant only sign positive, tan is negative. So we have to write minus, and tan, since it is 90, tan become cot. So minus cot theta 1. By trigonometry we have studied in that lesson When 90 plus means tan become cot, and 90 plus theta 1 is second quadrant, their sign is positive, tan negative. Therefore, we have to write minus cot theta 1. Now, this we can write therefore tan theta 2, therefore tan theta 2 is equal to minus 1 by tan theta 1. We know cot theta 1 is 1 by tan theta 1. So tan theta 1, we know tan theta 1 is slope of first line m1. Tan theta 2 is slope of second line m2. So we can substitute this m1 and m2 in this equation. So m2 equal to minus 1 by m1. Therefore we get cross multiplying m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. So we got m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. So when the two lines are perpendicular, what we got? The condition satisfied by the slopes of the lines, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. Or we can write m1 equal to minus 1 by m2. So that is the condition for two lines to be perpendicular. So two non-vertical lines are perpendicular to each other. If and only if their slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. So they are negative, not reciprocals, negative reciprocals. That is m1 equal to minus 1 by m2. So, or we can write, this is easy to remember, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. That is product of their slopes equal to minus 1. Both are same. So, that is easy to remember. So, if the lines are perpendicular, both, if and only if the lines are perpendicular, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. That is product of their slopes equal to minus 1. Conversely, if the product of the slopes equal to minus 1, then the lines are perpendicular to each other. So that is the condition for lines to be perpendicular. So study both the conditions for two lines to be parallel and perpendicular. If the lines are very important conditions. If the lines are parallel, slopes are equal, m1 equal to m2. If the lines are perpendicular, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. Study the that properties. Okay.